Okay, so we are on our second lesson of depth of field. So what we're going to be doing today, last class we learned about shallow depth of field and deep depth of field. For today we are going to focus on shallow depth of field of portraits. So here is a portrait picture with a shallow depth of field, meaning shallow meaning blurred in the background. What you're going to do is you are going to choose a model that lives in your household, and you are going to schedule a time over the weekend to take pictures. Right here, you are taking 20 pictures total for homework, but for today's class, you are going to watch this webinar. It is 45 minutes long, so I expect you to watch it during the whole entire class. And you don't have to answer any of the questions in the beginning. It says, if you have questions or anything like that, we are just watching it. And then I just have some stuff more about aperture. So when you go to take your pictures over the weekend, you can reference these. Again, oops. So here is deep depth of field, okay, and here is shallow depth of field. Here's another portrait picture with shallow depth of field. Here is quick tips for shooting for your camera. And then here's some portrait tips that you can use. And then today's exit ticket, you will have to answer this question of who will be your model and when are you scheduling that. So it's really important that you talk to somebody today during your class time about, hey, this weekend, maybe look at the weather, where could we do it? If we have to do it inside, where is a nice blank wall that we could do it on? The side of your house is great. A lot of pictures are taken there. And remember, we're doing shallow depth of field, so the background is going to be blurred. You don't need to have a solid background, but a solid background is, a little bit better because we're focusing on the person and not the background, even though we're blurring it out. Sometimes even a blurred background with a lot going on does take away from the portrait, okay? So here are the 10 tips that he's going to talk about. I just did a screenshot about the video. And then here are the 10 tips. What I'd like you to do is, when he starts talking about them, I'd like you to put some notes under each one of these. So each category is right here, and then you will put some notes underneath. Just a bulleted list is fine. I don't need paragraphs, but it's really important that you watch this and get some good tips to take some good pictures. Let me bounce back up here because one of the things that I do say is that you have over the weekend. So I'm expecting that these photos are quality pictures right here, quality pictures. I don't just want them rushed. You're not doing them during the block. Again, you're taking over the weekend and taking some time to take these pictures. I want to see quality, not quantity. But again, you are doing 20 of them. And then down at the bottom right here, these are just some articles from class 1 that if you want to reference them, I put those there for you to watch or to look at, again, if you need those. Okay, exit ticket for today, again, is who are you taking pictures of? Making sure that you communicate with them today and schedule it. So to answer this question, it could be I'm taking pictures of my mom, and we are going to be outside and use the siding of our house. That question is answered. Then the next one, I'm watching this 45-minute video. I keep saying that it's 45 minutes because I want you to know that we're using our whole entire class time today because you need to watch this from the beginning to the end. And then as you're watching it, you're taking notes, okay? And you're filling this in. And you're going to turn this assignment in. Okay, so you're going to make a copy of this assignment, you're going to turn them in, you're going to answer this question right here, and then question 2 kind of like falls right in underneath here, okay? So you're putting notes underneath all of these. Alrighty, good luck.